arrogant bastards, man. Yep.
And I will lay low the haughtiness of the terrible. Yep. I will make a man more precious than fine gold, even a man than the golden wedge of Ophir.
That's right, man. Hey, the men of the Lord, man. Hey, they're going to be precious men on the earth, man. Okay, people are going to be seeking them out. Women are going to be seeking them out. Men are going to be seeking them out to get this truth, man. You know, in those places, man. They don't get destroyed. Okay, but in that time, man, it's all going to be about the men of the Lord. Okay? Yep.
Therefore will I shake the heavens, and the earth shall remove out of her place.
Man, this place is going to rock so hard, man.
It's done.
You know, you think the world's going to explode. You know? But so much earthquakes and tremors are going to be sent out into the earth, man, through all that energy, all that, you know, kinetic energy from the explosions and shit, man. You think the earth's going to tear asunder, man? You know, you're going to be feeling it all around the globe. Yep.
In the wrath of the Lord Yahweh of hosts, and in the day of his fierce anger.
Yep.
And it shall be as the chased roe, as a sheep that no man taketh up. They shall every man turn to his own people.
Okay, that's it on that really, on the point of that. You read verse 19 earlier, isn't it?
No, I was going to go down to that.
Okay, actually, this is read from 17.
No.
Yeah.
Yep. Verse 17. Behold, I will stir up the Medes against them.
Okay, that's the Russians, man. That's why they're against America right now. Okay, they're the main, you know, antagonists. You know, the opposition, man. Yep.
Which shall not regard silver, and as for gold, they shall not delight in it.
Okay, so you ain't no buying them out, doing deals and nothing like that. Russia's not interested in it, man. Yep.
Their bows shall dash the young men to pieces.
Right. Like an arrow can't do that. You know? This is obliterate, you know? You know, so hey, and they're prepping their weapons, man.
Yeah. They're always coming out with new missiles, man.
Crazy shit.
You know, hypersonic this.
Yeah.
You know,
guided missile this and shit can't be intercepted and shit. They got some mad shit, man. And now America's got playing catch up right now. You know, they're shitting themselves. Yeah.
And they shall have no pity on the fruit of the womb. Their eyes shall not spare children.
Yeah, fucking Americans. You know, it's gonna be like one of them bad movies, man, that the Americans make about, you know, how the Russians are just wicked people, innit? You know, and the Russians that do harm to American people. Yeah, it's gonna be like that. You know, in that day. You know, all that other shit's propaganda, but that's gonna be real in that day. You know? We Ivan Drago's coming to kill the Americans and shit. You know what I mean? That's what it's gonna be like, man. Hard staunchness, man. No mercy. Yeah.
And Babylon, the glory of kingdoms, the beauty of the Chaldees' excellency.
That's America, man. Like we've just built, what evidence is that why this is America? This is the head nation on the earth. Yep.
Soon to become the uninhabitable land.
Yeah.
You know?
Future
prophecy. Outworld. And it says, shall be as when Yahweh overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah.
How did he do that? Fire and brimstone. How is this to be done? Fire, you know, fire for the nuclear missiles, man.
I have 3 seconds. This is Genesis 19 and 24. Then the Lord rained upon Sodom and Gomorrah brimstone and fire from the Lord out of heaven.
So can't you see how that's similar?
Yeah.
Can you not see the similarities between them? You know? But this is just on a larger scale. You know? A lot more fire, you know?
This is Revelation 11 and 8. And their dead bodies shall lie in the street of the great city, which is spiritually called Sodom and Egypt.
Hey, it's not where we are. You know that where the bomb is at? Sodom and Egypt, man.
And on top of that as well, you know, if it's spiritually called Sodom, then it's going to receive the same judgment.
Yeah.
Fire from the Lord out of heaven.
And Egypt is because it's our bond. We bond there, man. We serve bondage there. You know, so it has to be America. There's no doubt in it, man. But even some of you Edomites know that, man. You know, it's only, you know, a group of you that in denial, man. Okay, but you can't deny it when the missiles are being shot, man. Okay, like I just said, man, you gotta be put in fear. You know, put in pangs as a woman in travail, man. Okay, America's a great sin upon the earth, man.
And you got this, heaven is the most wicked kingdom of them all.
Of the war.
But it ain't gonna receive a judgment.
Yeah.
It's just gonna continue.
Yeah.
Like, you know,
How? Right?
it don't make no sense.
None whatsoever, man. You know, hey, the wicked just get to get away with shit here. You know? But no.
Yeah. Back in Isaiah 13 and 20, it shall never be inhabited, neither shall it be dwelt in from generation to generation. Neither shall the Arabian pitch tent there, neither shall the shepherds make their fold there, but wild beasts of the desert shall lie there, and their houses shall be full of doleful creatures. And owls shall dwell there, and satyrs shall dance there. And the wild beasts of the islands shall cry in their desolate houses, and dragons in their pleasant places. And her time is near to come, and her days shall not be prolonged.
That's right, near to come, and shall not be prolonged, man. Okay, but like I said, it's another comparison to know there's not talking about ancient Babylon, man, because there's people there. This is the judgment that yet to happen on the earth, man. Okay, and this represents America, man. Okay?
This is Psalms 92 and 7. When the wicked spring as the grass, and when all the workers of iniquity do flourish, it is that they shall be destroyed forever.
Yeah, so the only reason why, hey, you know, there's so many people on the earth today, in comparison to times past, man, because everyone's got to receive the judgment, man. So everyone that's, you know, the judgment applies to, man, has got to be back here today. You know? This is why the wicked prosper in this world, man, so the Lord can destroy them. Yep. That was it.
Yeah.
You'll finish the book. Grab Joel chapter 2. Myself on top.
This is Joel. Joel chapter 2 verse 1. Blow ye the trumpet in Zion, and sound an alarm in my holy mountain.
Okay, that's what we're out here doing right now. Okay, calling out to our people, right? Yep.
Let all the inhabitants of the land tremble, for the day of the Lord Yahweh cometh, for it is nigh at hand.
Yeah, we're coming to that day.
A day of darkness and gloominess.
Yeah, well, we read about how the stars and the moon will be blotted out. Okay, it's a day of darkness, man.
It says, of a day of clouds and thick darkness.
Where the clouds coming from? You know, them plumes, man, the mushroom clouds, and you know all the dust and you know all of that. Okay.
As the morning spread upon the mountains, a great people and a strong, there have not been ever the like, neither shall there be any more after it.
Okay, so why is there people that have never been before? Because you know, wars always had men fighting. Why is that so unusual? Why is it different? Because it's not really speaking about men, it's speaking about these missiles, man. Because there's never been these missiles on the earth before, man. This is something completely new. You know? But after this, there ain't never going to be any more of these, you know, nuclear missiles again. Yeah?
Yep. It says, neither shall there be any more after it, even to the years of many generations.
Because how? When the Lord say he ain't going to spare one missile, how is there going to be any left, man? They're all going to be used. You know? And we ain't going to be using that technology in the kingdom. You know? So, yeah.
A fire devoureth before them, and behind them a flame burneth.
Right, so this is describing the missile in flight. Okay, so you got the fire that burning behind it, the propulsion systems, right? So you got the fire ahead of it. When it detonates, hey, it's great fire. Yes.
The land is as the Garden of Eden before them.
So it's that peace and it's, tranquil, yeah.
And behind them, a desolate wilderness.
Right? So this is not talking about people. This is talking about fire and the great destruction of this fire, man. Of these missiles, man. And what it's going to do to the land of America.
Yeah.
We read about, the desolation that's going to transpire and that the only dolphin creatures are going to be there. This is what he's speaking about, man. This is what's going to happen to America.
Hey, man, and America really is like, it's seen as a beautiful place, man. Really, it is a beautiful place. When you look, when they
John Marvel.
Exactly.
John Marvel.
Exactly. Right. So before them, it's like the Garden of Eden, because Eden in Hebrew is Adon, which means paradise.
Yeah.
Right. But afterwards, the comparison is the trail of a desolate wilderness, and that lines up exactly with what's going on in the scriptures when it speaks about no man dwelling there, man. Because after the destruction, it's gonna be fucked.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a land completely desolate, and all you're gonna have is desert dwelling creatures there. And it says, a desolate wilderness, yea, and nothing shall escape them. Right? And nothing shall escape them. The appearance of them is as the appearance of horses.
Okay, it's that rank, that formation. Okay, they're gonna get shot in the sky. Multiples gonna be sent up. And like when horses traveling, marching to battle. Okay, there's almost so much kick up with the dirt, just like smoke behind them. That's what the missiles look like, man. With the smoke coming from behind them.
Right.
Yep.
And that's why it says as the appearance of horses.
Yeah. So they're not horses, but
Right.
it's like they're called similes, man. They're like to things, but they're not. It's not what we're speaking about. Yeah.
Right? And as horsemen, so shall they run.
Yeah.
Like the noise of chariots on the tops of mountains shall they leap. Like the noise of a flame of fire that devoureth the stubble, as the strong people set in battle array.
Yeah.
Before their face the people shall be much pained.
And we read about that too, right?
Yeah. It's all linking up.
It's all linking up, man. When no missiles sent, man, they're gonna be afraid. But like I said, it's not gonna take long for America to go down, man. Yeah.
All faces shall gather blackness.
Yeah. It's the same as the flames. It just means, destruction. Bewilderment. You'll all be destroyed. Yeah.
Yeah. They shall run like mighty men. They shall climb the wall like men of war.
Right, so when these missiles hit, man, nothing can stand in its path, man. It goes through and over everything, man. It just runs through a place.
Yeah. Yeah, and America's a great landmass, man.
Yep.
When you think about how small the UK is compared to the land of America, I mean, it's crazy, man. The amount of shit that's gonna get nuked. That's why, 200 million?
Yep.
Them warheads are gonna lay. That's like you know what I mean?
That's right. It's gonna destroy all the buildings.
Oh, no.
Okay, everything's gonna be broken up, man. Burnt. Yeah.
It says, they shall climb the wall like men of war.
Like men of war, yeah.
And they shall march every one on his own ways, and shall not break their ranks.
Right, 'cause like I said, they're shot, and they continue in that mode. They get shot in that position they hold, man. And they've got their own particular target. They go as individuals, man. Some might be sent to the same place, but that's a bit unproductive. So you're gonna have one set itself apart a little bit, so it covers the whole landmass of America, man.
Hey, and the Most High is going to be his spirit of the Most High. That's his weapons of his indignation, and he's going to guide them to where they need to be anyway.
Because he's like the Lord said, he's not a shot them.
Exactly.
So he know where they'll go.
And also in 2 Ezra 16 it says, strong is his right hand that can hold.
Yeah.
His arrows that he shoots.
Yeah. So what man can shoot arrows from one into the other? The Most High.
The Most High.
And it ain't a feat. It's easy.
Because Scripture calls it his army.
Yeah, that's right.
It says, I will stir up and lead. So it's him that's going to put the spirit on these kings. Can I read this book?
Yeah.
This is Revelation 18 and 16, and saying, Alas, alas, that great city that was clothed in fine linen, and purple and scarlet, and decked with gold and precious stones and pearls.
Okay, it's that beautified city. America's that beautified nation on the earth, man. That's got everything. That's everything.
It's stolen.
It's spoiled for choice. What it's got.
Yeah.
You know?
For in 1 hour, 1 hour, so great riches is come to naught.
Yeah, nothingness, man.
And every shipmaster and all company in ships and sailors and as many trade by sea, stood afar off and cried when they saw the smoke of her burning, saying, What city is like unto this great city? And they cast dust on their heads and cried, weeping and wailing, saying, Alas, alas, that great city wherein we were made rich. If you go on Wikipedia, you actually check up a list of countries by import. The number one is America.
Yeah, America's the greatest consumer nation on the earth, man. Yeah. They buy everything.
It's actually them, bro.
Yeah. They got the most money.
These guys import.
So it makes all the sense.
These guys import more than the fucking EU, bro.
Well, that's why everyone keeps talking about the American fucking dream. You know? Greatest country in the world.
To achieve anything here.
You know?
So yeah.
Make it anything. And they cast dust on their heads and cried, weeping and wailing, saying, Alas, alas, that great city wherein we were made rich, all that had ships in the sea by reason of customers. For in 1 hour she is made desolate. I have a quick one.
Yeah.
This is Revelation. That's it. Chapter 1 and 1. The revelation of Yahushua HaMashiach, which the Most High gave unto him, to show unto his servants things which must shortly come to pass. Right? So it basically said things which must shortly come to pass, which means from that time period it was for the future. So you know, guys, ancient Babylon, Iraq, all of this. Nah, mate. It was talking about a nation in the future. And the scripture says a day to the Lord is 1,000 years. So that's really a short time in comparison to our time scale. You know?
Yeah, that was way after ancient Babylon
Way off.
got taken down. You know, this
Even in the time of the Romans, like Babylon was a long time ago, man.
Exactly.
You know, it wasn't even on anyone's tongue really like that. You know.
So this is back in Revelation 18 and 20. Rejoice over her, thou heaven, and ye holy apostles and prophets, for the Most High have avenged you of her. And a mighty angel took up a great millstone, took up a stone like a great millstone, cast it into the sea, saying, Thus with violence shall that great city Babylon be thrown down, and she shall be found no more at all.
That's right. You know, so he's all talking about the same place. You know, the same judgment. Okay, and that's happening now, in this time. Okay, and like I said, you're seeing more, you know, you've seen the reality of it coming to pass, man. Okay, the Most High's word is manifesting itself on the earth, man. Because whereas before there wouldn't have been a way to do certain things the Bible spoke about, today, in the time it's supposed to be fulfilled, it's doable, man. We've got missiles that, you know, go from one end of the earth to the other. With great fire, great destruction. Okay? You got the nation of America that oppresses the earth. Okay, so we're in this time now. Okay, in America, the time's very short. Oh yeah. Go ahead, Jeremiah 49, please.
Jeremiah 49 and 13. For I have sworn by myself, saith the Lord, that Bosra shall become a desolation,
Yep.
a reproach, a waste, and a curse. And all the cities thereof shall be perpetual waste.
Okay, so we're talking about the same thing. same judgment, same place of judgment. Bosra is just another name for it. You know? You gonna say something?
The Most High swore by himself.
Yeah. You know?
Yeah,
I'm gonna do this.
oh man.
I'm gonna do this. Yeah, just read down now.
It says, I have heard a rumor from the Lord, and an ambassador is sent unto the heathen, saying, gather ye together and come against her and rise up to the battle.
Okay, so that's what you're seeing happening right now. All these wars and rumors of wars is sort of culminating into this one great war. Okay, all these proxies are going on, man, but really they're just all being gathered together, man. Okay, mainly in the Middle East area. Okay? The Valley of Jehoshaphat, right? Yep.
For lo, I will make thee small among the heathen and despised among men.
Right, so you know you got those guys that do business with America and they made them rich and that, they're grateful for that kind of stuff, but really they will despise America because they know it's full of shit. You know what I'm saying? No one really on America, everybody hates America, really. All these idiots that the poor, they want to do something, let's go Disneyland. They like America.